You think your body's yours. It isn't. Not here. Not anymore. Rule 1. You do not decide when your body rests. Rule 2. You do not decide when your body bleeds. Rule 3. If your body breaks, it breaks for someone else's profit. Because in this place, your body is not identity. It is inventory. They don't ask what you feel. They ask what you're worth. And worth here is measured in how much pain you can survive. Before the crowd gets bored, you wake on stone. Not soft. Not warm. Stone remembers everything. Blood. Sweat. Men who didn't wake again. And now, it remembers you. Your muscles ache. Before you even move. Because yesterday didn't end. It carried into today. It always does. A voice cuts through the dark. Up. No name. No respect. Just function. You stand. Not because you want to, because you still can. That's the first mistake most trainees make. They think survival means strength. It doesn't. Survival means usability. As long as you can stand, you can be used. And today, they are testing that again. Always again. They hand you a weapon. Not yours. Nothing is. Not the blade. Not the armor. Not even the breath in your chest. Everything is borrowed. And everything can be taken back. You grip the sword. Too tight. You look afraid. Too loose. You look weak. Balance isn't skill here. It's survival. Across from you, another trainee. Same eyes, same hunger, same understanding. You are not fighting him. You are competing for permission to exist. The instructor circles so slow, patient, like a man watching tools, not people. Fight. No signal. No warning. Just a word that turns bodies into weapons. You move first. Not because you're brave. Because hesitation is punished faster than mistakes. Steel meets steel. Clumsy. Loud. Real. Your arms burn within seconds. Because training isn't practice. It's pressure. They don't want you good. They want you conditioned. Hit. Block. Slip. Later. Too late. The blade grazes your shoulder. Not deep. But enough. Enough for the instructor to smile. Because pain is proof. Proof that the system works. Proof that your body responds. Proof that you are still useful. You feel that. He says. He doesn't wait for an answer. Good. That means it still belongs to us. That's the second truth. Pain is not punishment. Pain is confirmation. You reset. Again. 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 Because repetition breaks resistance. Because if they can make you move without thinking, they don't need to control your mind. Your body will obey on its own. Minutes pass. Or something like minutes. Time dissolves in places like this. Only effort remains. Only breath. Only the sound of wood. Metal. Flesh. Until something shifts. Small. Almost nothing. Your opponent hesitates. Just a fraction. Just enough. You see it. Opportunity. Instinct. You strike. Harder. Faster. Cleaner. The blade hits. He drops. Silence follows. Short. Sharp. Wrong. Because you expect approval. You expect reward. You expect something. You get none. Instead, the instructor looks at you. Not impressed. Not proud. Calculating. Why did you stop? He asks. You don't understand. He's down. You won. Isn't that the point? Wrong. That's the third lie. They don't train you to win. They train you to perform. Victory doesn't matter. Control does. Finish it. The words land heavier than the sword. Because now, it's not training. It's choice. And choice here is always a trap. You hesitate. Again. Too long. The instructor steps closer. Your body isn't yours. He says quietly. So your hesitation isn't either. And just like that, it's gone. The illusion. The idea that you decide anything. You move. Not because you want to. Because you've been shaped to. The strike falls. Clean. Final. And the worst part, it felt automatic. That's humiliation, number one. Not public. Internal. Because you just proved something to them. Your body listens. Even when you don't. Drag him away. No ceremony. No acknowledgement. Just space cleared. For the next use. And you stay. Because tools don't leave. They get reset. Water is thrown on your face. Cold. Sharp. Wake up again. Even though you never slept. Next. Another trainee steps forward. Bigger. Stronger. Less tired. Or better at hiding it. It doesn't matter. Nothing does. Because outcomes are irrelevant. Only response matters. You raise the sword again. Your shoulder screams. Your grip weakens. Your breath shortens. All signals. All ignored. Because your body doesn't belong to pain anymore. It belongs to expectation. The fight starts harder this time. Faster. No testing. No hesitation. He pushes. You give ground. He strikes. You block. Later. Again. 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 Until your arms shake. Until your vision blurs. Until your legs feel like they belong to someone else. That's when it happens. The trap. You step back too far. Your heel slips. Just enough. You fall flat, exposed, perfect. He raises the weapon, and for a moment, everything slows. Because now, you understand something new. Not fear, not death, ownership, or the lack of it. Because lying there, you realize you don't even control how this ends. He kills you. It's allowed if he stops. It's because he was told, if you live. It's not your decision. Your body exists inside someone else's rules. And rules don't care about you. Stop. The command cuts through the air. Immediate. Absolute. He freezes. Mid-strike. Because his body, like yours, is not his. You're alive. Not because you fought well. Because someone chose not to end you. That's humiliation number 2. Public. Clear. Undeniable. You didn't survive. You were spared. They pull you up. Rough. Efficient. No concern. Because damage is acceptable. Loss is not. Again. No rest. No recovery. Because rest suggests ownership. And you don't own time. You don't own strength. You don't own limits. You perform. Or you are replaced. Hours pass. Or maybe minutes. Everything blurs. Your movements sharpen. Not better. More automatic. More empty. That's the goal. Not skill. Detachment. Because a body that feels less resists less. And resistance is expensive. Late in succession, they change something. Subtle. Dangerous. They give you a different weapon. Heavier. Unfamiliar. You almost drop it. Almost. That's enough. Adapt. The instructor says one word. Full meaning. Because now, you're not just tired. You're uncertain, and uncertainty is where control becomes absolute. You swing. Too slow. He counters. Too fast. You block. Barely. Weight throws you off. Your stance breaks. Your balance shifts. Everything feels wrong. That's the trap. Change the tool. Break the rhythm. Break the rhythm. Break the body. Break the body. Remind it who owns it. You adjust. Not perfectly. Enough. Because perfection isn't required. Compliance is. And then you see it again. That pattern. That system. Clearer now. They don't train warriors. They train assets. Replaceable. Controllable. Predictable. Your body is not yours. It is shaped. Measured. Tested. And deployed. Pain is input. Fatigue is filter. Obedience is output. That's the reveal. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every command makes sense. Every punishment fits. Every humiliation has purpose. Not cruelty. Structure. And you are inside it. Fully. Completely. Owned. The session ends. Not because you're done. Because they are... You drop the weapon. Not by choice. Because your hand lets go. Finally, for a second, you feel it. Your body. Your breath. Your pain. Yours. Almost. Then the voice returns. Tomorrow. Same time. And just like that, it's gone again. Because an ownership doesn't last here. It flickers. Brief. Temporary. Falls. You walk back to the stone. Slow. Heavy. Alive. Still usable. Still breathing. Which means you are still not yours.